What is up, everybody? Welcome back to racenews.com. Welcome back to our last Breeders' Cup update. Of course, we will have Breeders' Cup videos like crazy the next couple of weeks. This is the last one where I'll kind of give you my thoughts on who's going to win each race before we get the actual pre-entries or the draw or anything like that. So should be a lot of fun here as we go through the last one. We've done this for a few weeks, so we'll do it one more time. And yeah, let's go through them one by one very quickly here. And like I said, you can't. These aren't set in stone. That's definitely for sure. It still don't really know exactly who's coming out. Pre-entries are coming out, but we still don't know who will actually make the trip over until Monday, October 27th. That's when the draw will actually happen, and then get things finalized. So Juvenile Turf Sprint, I'm on True Love now. True Love was a horse I thought might go to the Breeders' Cup Phillies Turf. That's not going to be the case. The girls are going to take on the boys here in the Juvenile Turf Sprint. We've seen that happen before, so not overly concerned about that. I will say, though, this is a very tough one to make a future prediction for. You just don't know how this is going to shape up. You don't even really know who's going to enter in it yet. So I may end up looking for a price in this one. We'll kind of see how it looks once they all kind of get together on the same page. But right now, I'll just put True Love there. The Juvenile Turf, this is another one. I'm not 1,000% sold on Puerto Rico, the European runner coming over for Aiden O'Brien. I'm not sold on this horse completely. I will be kind of maybe looking at the whole field up. Well, obviously, I'll look at the whole field for all of them when they come out. But I can see myself maybe trying to get a price in this one as well. I say this because of who we'll talk about in the next couple of races for sure. But for now, I'll stick with Puerto Rico. We'll kind of see how this thing shakes out once we finally get to a race day. Let's keep going. The Juvenile Phillies Turf, and this is a new one. Precise, a horse for Aiden O'Brien who looks really, really good. Multiple Group 1 winner overseas, going to come over. I think this might be the shortest price of the Breeders' Cup, at least in my opinion. I think it probably should be. This reminds me a lot of Lake Victoria last year, where all just kind of singled and went on, and she dominated. Precise, I don't know. She might be better. I don't know that for sure. We'll have to kind of look at it once we get all the data. As you know, kind of the European past performance, a little bit tougher to decipher. But boy, I've heard a lot of good things. I've watched this horse. Pretty heavy favorite, I think, coming here for the Juvenile Phillies Turf. This horse looks very, very good. The Juvenile Phillies Explorer, another one for me here that I kind of would rather have a price. I don't think she's a huge standout. I need to see who actually enters the race. I know a horse like Ice Orchid may not enter, and that kind of could play an influence in it because I do kind of like that horse a little bit as well. So I don't know. We'll just kind of see who gets into the race. We'll see what jockey chooses what horse as far as the Baffert Barnes concerned as well. I know he'll have a few in here. So I kind of want a little bit better of a price here. We'll just kind of have to see if I see anything, because it seems like a weak race to me, right? So I don't know. I don't really want to end up on Explorer, but right now that's kind of just a logical horse for me. So we'll see. Finally, on Friday, to kind of round it out, Ted Noffey for me at this point. I don't know that this will change. I am pretty high on him. Baffert's going to have a few in here, though. Desert Gate could be one at a little bit of a price I like. We'll see which jockey chooses which horse, because Brandt, a horse that for his that is 2 for 2, he did skip the last round of preps. He's kind of got a weird leg action, no doubt about it. He's a paddler, so is he healthy, and all the speculation that goes into that. So we'll kind of see how that all shakes out. But right now, Ted Noffey really doesn't have any question marks. 3 races, 3 wins, looks very, very good. So passed the test going around 2 turns. So that's kind of, that looks pretty good to me as of right now. Let's go to Saturday. Arizona Blaze, I'll stick with him one more week here. He's been my pick all 3 weeks for the Turf Sprint. A horse that I think running very well, obviously overseas. All systems seem to be on go right now. Looks like this horse is coming over, so that's good news for sure. Be very excited to see Arizona Blaze. Be very excited to see how he runs. I'm excited for this horse. I'm excited for a price of some sort. I'm not playing the favorite here. More than likely, I want to take a little bit of a price. I think this horse 6-8 to 1 probably. So I think makes a little bit of sense for me. Filly and Mare Sprint. We'll see who actually enters into the race. I've heard Copian might go to the regular sprint. I've heard the Distaff is still a slight possibility. If Copian runs here, I think she's tough, but I think I like Hope Road right now. A little bit of a price on Hope Road, maybe 561, what I'm thinking about on this horse as well. So really a horse that last time out at Saratoga, I thought ran extremely well, has been defeated by Copian, got defeated at Churchill Downs at this distance by Copian. So again, if she's here, maybe that's the one I go with. Tamara, the other kind of Mandela horse, I don't know. I think Hope Road can beat her. Again, this is kind of it's a lukewarm type of pick, right? This is why I keep always saying on these videos, make sure to check the website the week of the race and we'll have, the actual picks, because this is kind of a weird one. And on that same kind of notion, the sprint, it just seems like a little bit of a mess right now. I went with Mulligan, a horse that's been behind Bookham Dano a lot this year. It's a horse that Bookham Dano, if he was here, it'd be my pick. So maybe Mulligan is good enough here. So yeah, I'm with him right now. But again, it's a lukewarm pick. We'll kind of see what happens, see who actually enters, see what the prices are, see what jockeys are where, post positions, all that thing's really going to matter a lot. Let's go to Nisos next in the dirt mile, a horse that, again, you kind of play the if game with him, right? If he shows up with his best race, he's the winner. I don't think there's a lot of debate. I really think he's better than the horses that'll end up being in the dirt mile. I don't think it's going to be that great of a field. To me, I just think he's the one to beat. The thing you hate about it is he fully healthy? And if he's not, then he's not going to run well, obviously. So it's a little bit of you just worry about it a little bit, right? You worry about how healthy he's going to be. You worry about, if he's not, what's that look like? He can't win this race if he's not 100%. I don't think so. We'll have to see. I wouldn't be surprised if I changed my pick here. Wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't even enter or run because he's hurt, right? So kind of a lot of question marks, but as of now, I'll go with him. Filly and Mare Turf. I went back to Excellent Truth in this one. This is kind of a new pick. I've had a different pick all 3 weeks, and so now I'm kind of looking at Excellent Truth a little bit. Came in from overseas to the Chad Brown barn, was second in the Jenny Wiley and second in the Just a Game at Saratoga. 2 races I really thought this horse ran well enough to win, just didn't get the job done. Entered in the Diana next and did get the job done. I really like that. That Diana has produced a lot of really good runners for this race. Chad Brown's done really good in this race as well. I just kind of think this horse getting better and better and better, really training this horse up nicely for this race. I'm back on Excellent Truth at a price. I kind of like her in this spot all of a sudden. And again, we'll see what European horses actually come over. That'll make a difference. But as of right now, I do like Excellent Truth for the Filly and Mare Turf. The Distaff, it's Seismic Beauty for me. She's another one we haven't seen her in a while. She hadn't ran in a while. It's kind of just a placeholder for me. I don't really know what to make of this Distaff this year. It's not that strong of a race. If she runs back to her last race, I think she wins it pretty easy. How healthy is she? Will she run back to that race? All question marks I've got to answer next week. So placeholder for me right now. We'll see what happens. We'll see who enters. Same way kind of with Notable Speech. Horse ran third last year in this race. I thought it was very good, but and can win this race if he runs kind of like he did in the Woodbine Mile last time out. Who else comes over? I think that's still a big question mark. To take a shot here with somebody. We know he got beat as a heavy favorite. If there's somebody that's really appealing that comes in from overseas, maybe that's where I'll go. But as of right now, Notable Speech for me. For the turf, I'm on Mini Hawk. I just think this horse is fantastic. Really excited. Rebels Romance is in this race as well. Excited about him. I think that's going to be a hell of a matchup if those 2 horses do, enter and run. Really excited to watch Mini Hawk in this spot take on Rebels Romance. We'll see what happens with her. Second last time out in a very, very tough race over there in the Arc. So, yeah, pretty excited for Mini Hawk. And then finally in the Classic, Sovereignty. Now, I've said on the last couple of videos, Sovereignty might be my best bet of the whole Breeders' Cup. But I also said, look, I don't know for sure who's coming over. I don't know exactly what Aidan O'Brien horses or what, international horses are coming over. I kind of lean Precise in the Juvenile Phillies turf. if she does indeed enter and run, yeah, that maybe might end up being my best bet of the Breeders' Cup, just like Lake Victoria was my best bet of the Breeders' Cup last year. Same race, same trainer, different horse. It's pretty good resume, so it could be precise. But yeah, for the Classic, it's already for me in that one. All right, guys, that'll do it for this update. That'll the last Breeders' Cup update video, specific video that we're going to do. Of course, we'll have Breeders' Cup updates and other videos, whether it be live or actual race previews next week as well. So there's a lot to do. But for this video, this is it. So thanks everybody for watching. All season as we led up to the Breeders' Cup. All the race previews will be out next week. We've got contender profiles out this week as well. And of course, our live shows will all cover this kind of stuff as well. So, all right, guys, thanks everybody for watching this video. And thanks everybody for watching it all season long. We'll be back with more Breeders' Cup coverage. Just stay tuned to the site.